morning. It's my midnight right now, and we are having a hurricane coming. So we may not have electricity tomorrow during the class. So let me do this recording, and hopefully you will be able to see it. Okay, so let's start. This is 1.9, and it's confusing for me to have all these terms. All these terms, commutative and associative property. So it would be good if we write cheat sheets, make a note for ourselves. So here, the page before, there is a review. Okay, so what is a commutative property? Is, well, A plus B, B plus A, same thing. A times B, B times A, same thing. Okay, that's a commutative property. Now, associative is ABC, ABC here. But if you want to do AB plus C or A plus BC, same thing. It's like three friends here. Oh, these two friends, those two friends, the same thing. Okay, so that's associative. You have parentheses in the front or parentheses in the back, same thing. Okay. So let's write. So we should make a note ourselves. Okay. All right, here they say associative property. Okay, associative property. So what's associative? It's ABC, okay. A, B, C, and A, B, C. Same thing if you put it front or you put it in the back, same thing. Or A times B times C. Okay, same as A times B times C. If you put in the front first or in the back first, same thing. Okay, that's it. That's associative. We just have to remember. Associative means front and back doesn't matter for plus and multiply. Okay, so here, let's do it. Just so the pen is not working very well. All right. So here, front and back, there's no front and back. All right, anyway. So number and number multiply, and then x is x. Okay, if you want to look at this, you can look at like here you have a 3, a multiply, you have a 4, multiply, you have an x. So number and number multiply. Okay. I think it's the internet problem. Okay, 12 x, like that. All right, this is same thing as a 4 times 7 times m. So 28. Okay. Here, front and back doesn't matter. Same thing. And it's a plus. You can just get rid of the parentheses. So n plus 17 plus 33. Same thing. Okay. It says use associative. I know. Okay. All right, let's do it one more time. Okay, associative. What they mean is 3, 4, x. Okay, right now you have 4 times x. It's the same thing as the 3 times 4 and then times x. Same thing. Okay, this is what it means by associate property. So 4 and m, same thing as 7 and m is same as a 4 and 7. Okay, fine. So this is what it means. You put it in the front, you put it in the back, same thing. So it's n plus 50. And then here, 725, it will be y plus 12 and 28. So it's y plus 40. Like that. All right, fine. Now the next one, they want us to simplify. Simplify adding, we need what? We need common denominator. Always when we add fraction, common denominator. Okay, simplify. Okay, so what should we do? But do you see? You got here and here. This is a plus 1/2. This is a minus 1/2. Yeah, they are opposite. You plus 1 minus 1, you get nothing. So cancel, cancel. You get nothing. Ah, this is too easy. Okay, you just have to open up your eyes and see. All right, so this one, if they add together, they become 0. So it's a 5, 12. All right, do we see? Here, this is opposite. And opposite, okay, it's called inverse. Inverse. This one and this one, they multiply, become 1. They are called inverse. Multiply, become 1. So cancel, 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 become 1, right? So answer is 49 over 11. Okay, and if this is called inverse for additive, addition, inverse, I don't know how they call it. Okay, let's see how they call this thing. Okay, let's see how they call this thing. Identity property, inverse property of addition, additive inverse. Okay, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. Okay, you see, this is the English. Additive inverse of A will be negative A, because A and negative A, they add together become 0. So these two are called additive inverse because they add up equal to 0. And these two are called multiplicative inverse because they add up become 1. Multiply become 1 and add become 0. They are called inverse. Okay, one is addition, additive, multiplicative. Yeah, you need to look it up how to say it. Okay, so all right, come back. Additive inverse. Okay. I can do math, but I cannot do English. Hey. Okay, additive inverse. These two are called additive inverse. So they add up equal to 0. All right, same thing as cancel. So you only have the middle one. These two are called additive inverse. Okay, additive inverse. So add up equal to 0. So your answer is this. Now this is called multiplicative inverse. They cancel out. Bottom, top, top, bottom equal to 1. So they are called multiplicative inverse, and it's a 49 over 11. All right, what is this called? Multiply, become 1. What is it called? Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. All right, now what do we do with this? This is a whole number, and this is a mixed number. Mixed number, mixed number. Okay. Mixed number is you have a whole number and you have a fraction. And you cannot multiply this way. You have to change it to fraction. Top and bottom. You cannot have a 7. So 7, 3, 8. It will become what over 8? Okay, you multiply these two together and then add the top. You multiply it together and then plus the top. Bottom is still the same. So 7 times 8, 56, 56, 59. Okay, this is what is equal to. So we should rewrite it as 24 over 1 times 59 over 8. Okay. Now we can cancel. Cancel, cancel. This is 3. Okay, now top times top, bottom is bottom. So top is 59 times 3. Okay, what is 59 times 3? 3 times 9, 27. 3 times 5, 15. Plus 2, 17. Okay, 177. 177, and it's a negative. Don't forget negative. Okay, yeah, because it has a negative. So don't forget it's a negative. All right. Here, when we do multiplication, let's change everything to fraction. So now 4, 1 and 4. And no more, top and bottom, no more. Okay, so negative because it's 1 negative. And all the top is 4 times 11 times 4. So it's 44 times 4. That is 16, 16, 17. Okay, 176. Over 1. Ah, it's the same thing as negative 176. Okay. All right, so these two is easier to add. Okay, this is called what property? Associative property. Okay, in front and back, same thing. So let's do this first. Let's do that first. Okay, so that will be, copy this one and then do this 2. So it's 9 over 9, 9 over 9, right? Top with top, and then bottom one we just copy. Okay, so then that would be, this is a 1, right? 1. Okay, so that will be 1 and 11 over 12. All right, here. Well, we just look at this 0.25. And this is a 4. This is like 25 cents. This is called a quarter. And a quarter means 1/4. So 17, you got a quarter and you got 4. And okay, let's change everything to fraction. Bottom cancel with top. So what are these two called? They are called multiplicative inverse. All right, so that's 17. Cancel, cancel. All right. 7, 3, 7. 737. And how do we do this? Well, if we do this two multiply together, it's probably easier. 12 times 0.5, that's a 6. 2.48 times 6. 12 times 0.5. 0.5 is a half. Okay, half of 12 is 6. All right, so then we need to do 2.48 times 6. 6a, 48, 4 times 6, 24, 28. 2 times 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 2 dots here. 1, 2. 2's place after the dots. Okay, 2 place on the right side. So 2 decimal. So that's why you go 1, 2. Put the dot here. Your answer is 14.88. Okay, 14.88. All right, let's do 338. Do you know 0.75? That's a 3/4. 3/4 is 3/4. If this is 1, right? Cut in half, this is 0.5. 0.5 cut in half, this is 0.25. And if you have 0.5 plus a little half, it's 0.75. And then this is a 1. 1, this 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. Okay, so this is also called 1/2. 1/4. This is called 1/2. This is called 3/4. This one. Or you can think it's a 4/2. So it's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Yeah. Okay, so here we are doing associative property. So if we rewrite 9.731 times 4, okay, over 1, times 3/4. Okay, cancel, cancel. Then we have 9.731 times 3, 313, 339, 3721, 39, 27, 28, 29. Okay, how many space? How many place? 1, 2, 3, 3, right? So go 1, 2, 3. Okay, put the decimal here. Answer is 29.193. Okay, that's what they want us to do in this section. Even though you already know, but this is the way they want us to do it. That's why we are learning all these properties. Associative. Yeah, otherwise we already know how to do this, but they want us to think a different way. This is associative, so 7 times 4, we do it together, and then times 8. Yeah, associative property, so 28, 8. And they want us to say this is 9 times 8, W. So it's a 72, W. They want us to say it's a negative 15 times 5, parentheses, and then M. And answer will be negative 75 M. Okay, well, they want us to do negative 23 times 2 first, and then times the N. Okay, so negative 46 N. Okay, they want us to think. It's like this. Put the numbers together and then times P. You can say times P or without the dot is fine. Ding, ding, 2, all right. 2 and 5 is 10 on top. Nothing in the bottom. Okay, it's 1, 1, so yeah, you don't have to say it. Okay, this is 20 times 35. And we want to do it first. Okay, 20, you can think of it as 20 over 1. So that will be easy. Okay, oh, Q. All right, so your answer is 12Q. Got it, right? How do we do this? P, P, Q, Q. P goes with P, Q goes with Q. And this is called what? Combining like term. Okay, remember, whatever is a plus together, plus and minus together, they are called term. Okay, when they are multiplied together, let's say 3A times 4B. What are these called? It's not called term. What are they called? They are called factor. Okay, this is a factor, this is a factor. And also 3 is a factor, 4 is a factor, A is a factor, B is a factor. Okay, they're all factors because they all multiply together to become this whole thing. So they are the whole thing. They are the factor of this whole thing. And this is term of this whole thing. Okay. So combining like term. Like is P and P. Q and Q. That's like. All right. So answer is negative 57P. And then how many Q? Minus 10Q. Okay. Is this one? All right. All right, this one, G and G. And then H and H. Okay, G and G together is 3 and 7, 10. G. And then on the bottom is 12. Same bottom, 12, 12. So you can add them. Right, now we need to simplify. Don't forget to simplify. Some people forget last homework to simplify everything. So when you have fraction, you make sure you simplify. 1, 2. So plus 1 over 2H. Okay. I cannot move this. All right. All right. Okay, 748. I cannot do that. Okay, here, PP 749. PP QQ. PP and Q, right? 6.8 negative 4.37. Okay, who is more? 6.8 or 4.37? This is a winner, right? So your answer is positive. And how much more is it? How much more is it? Okay, so 6.8 minus 4.37. Most important thing for this is you lined up the decimal. You have to line up the decimal. Okay, so if you don't have anything here, put a 0. Now we can subtract. And 0 minus 7, not enough. Okay, change to 7. And then this is 10 minus 7 is 3. 7 minus 3, 4. 2. 2.43. Okay, so answer is 2.43P. And how many Q? It's 9.14. And 0.88. Of course, it's a positive win. So it's a positive win. And the difference is, okay, cancel 6, 2. And it become 8, right? 8.26 plus 8.26 cubed. All right. So that's how we do it. I think I'm getting sick. Okay. Identity and inverse property of addition and multiplication. All right, what do they want? Find the additive inverse of each number. What is additive inverse? So additive inverse are two numbers. If you add them together, become 0. So they are additive inverse. Okay. And this is super easy because just the different signs fine. So, all right, A, additive inverse will be you put a negative. Additive inverse is you put a negative. I'm just lazy not copying, okay? If it's put a positive, put a positive. Positive, the answer will be negative. Positive answer is negative. Negative answer is positive. Answer negative, positive. Negative become positive, positive become negative. Yeah. Okay. You don't believe me, huh? Okay. So A is 2 over 5. Plus what? Will give you a 0. Of course, you just put a negative 2 over 5. So, yeah, that's how you do it. Do it really fast. Okay, next. Find the multiplicative inverse, okay? Multiplicative inverse. That means they multiply, become 1, not 0, 1. Okay, multiply, become 1. Add together, become 0. Okay, multiply, become 1, so you must have 12 times what will give you 1. So you must have it in the bottom to cancel, right? Cancel, cancel. Yeah, so become 1. So super easy, 1 over 12. Oh, now you have up and down. You just flip. Hey, flip. But how does this make you become 1? You need to have a negative. Okay, so just flip. 9 over 2. 0.13. How do we flip this? 0.13 over 1. Then if we flip, will become. Don't say equal, because it's not equal. We are flipping it. So flipping it become 1 over 0.13. Yeah, don't put 0. It's not 0. Yeah, not 0. Not equal. I mean, not equal. All right, 757. All right, if you want to have multiplicative inverse, you just flip it and you just, oops, 1.1, how do we change it to fraction? Well, that will be negative 1.1 over 1. And then you want to put the dot. Dot is here, dot is here. You want to move 1 to the right, then you have to move 1 to the right. And when you move 1 to the right, you need to fill in the space. Okay, so it's negative 11 over 10. And if you flip it, it becomes 10, negative 11. So this is your inverse, multiplicative inverse. Okay, we can try it. So it's negative 11 over 10 times what will give you 1? Well, it's a times another negative. That'll be positive. And then 11, 10. Yep. So you just flip it. And if it's negative, it's still negative because you want it to turn positive 1. Okay, so negative 4, your multiplicative inverse will be same negative and just a flip. Okay, so this is your multiplicative inverse. All right, this is this. Oops, one more time. So negative 1.5 over 1. And then move 1 to the right, move 1 to the right. Okay, so that's a 15 over 10, and we can simplify, become 3 over 2. Okay, negative 3 over 2, you flip it, will be negative 2 over 3. Yep. And then this one will be negative 1/3, because right now it's a 3 over 1. Yeah, super easy, right? Next, use the properties of 0. Okay, so here, if you go to your cheat sheet, you see the previous page. Here's a 151. 151. This is a 150. Okay, and then this is a 149. Yeah, this page. This is the last page in the section, so it gives you a overview, a summary. Okay, summary. So now, what is about that 0? Where is it? Here. Here. Properties of 0. Okay, anything times 0 will be 0. If 0 divided by something, 0 on top is 0. 0 on the bottom is called undefined. Yeah. 0 on top, it's, okay, right now I'm too sleepy, so next time I'll explain that. But just remember, 0 on top is 0. 0 on the bottom is called undefined. Okay, so this is called 0. This is called 0. This is called 0. This is on top. This is same as 0 divided by 11 over 12, right? 0 on top is 0. 0 times 0, I mean 0 times anything is 0. 0 times anything is 0. Okay, now the rest is in the bottom, right? Undefined. Well, we can practice writing this word. Undefined or undefined? Duh. Which one is it? Okay, which one? Undefined or undefined? Duh. Duh. Okay, undefined. Okay. If we are not sure, we check. Make sure we always do the right thing. Yeah, my English is not good. So I have to check, make sure I'm always right. 100%, all right? Undefined. Duh, right? And then this is in the bottom. Undefined. Duh. Here. Undefined. Duh. Okay, next. Mixed practice. Okay, so here, mix everything. We just need to be super careful. Careful. All right, let's try. 768. Well, C and C. I see. You have positive, you have negative, cancel, right? Okay, 16. 0 on top. You don't even need to do that. Where U is not equal to 4.99, they are just saying bottom one is not 0. So you have a 0 over a number. This is a number. So 0 over A, the whole thing is 0. Because 0 on top. Okay, 0 on top, the whole thing is 0. 0 on the bottom, the whole thing is undefined. So, okay. Here, this is multiply. This is also multiply. So we can do this 2 first. And then do the 15h plus 24. So let's do this two first. Cancel, cancel, 3. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15. And then after that, we can multiply by this parentheses. And then now it's another thing called distributive. So you distribute whatever is in front of the parentheses, you need to give it to the first term. And then plus, this is the second term. You need to multiply by each term. Okay, so 15 times 15, h is 225h. And 15 times 24, well, I don't know. Times 24, 4, 5, 20, 4, 1, 4, 6. All right. 2, 5, 10, 2, 1, 2, 3. 360. Okay, 360. Okay. Yeah, you do the rest. This one, 0 on top. This one, 0 on the bottom. This one, 0 on the bottom. And what is this? You can do this two first, right? So 10 and 0.1. Every time you multiply by 10 or 100 or 1,000, 10 is 1, 0. So you just move this 1 to the right side. So 0.1 become 1. Yeah, so answer is 1D. Okay, next. Distributive property. We did some of this earlier. Distributive property. So you give it to this, you give to that. You have two terms. Okay, so multiply to the first term, multiply to the second term. 9 times 3, 27W plus 9 times 7, 63. Okay, multiply, multiply. Multiply, it's top with top, bottom with bottom, right? Yeah. So it's 34 cubed. And if you don't know that very quickly, we can put it here, 12. And 12 is same thing as 12 over 1. So cancel, cancel, 1, 3. All right, answer is 3 over 1. Okay, 3 over 1, same thing as 3. 3. Okay. Multiply, multiply. So 10, 10, cancel. Answer is 3. Multiply 10 and 5, cancel. So it's a 2 on top. So it's a 4. Okay, you can do it yourself. This is easy. Okay. Next. Let's do the last one. This, this. And then, well, nothing in front, right? It's same as 1. Or, yeah, you just multiply the negative. Negative, negative. Okay, so this one, 6, 7, 42, y plus 6a, 48. Minus times 30y, minus 30y. Minus times minus is plus, plus 15. Yeah, that's how you do it. Then you can add them together, 12y, and then do this one and this one. 48 plus 15 is 63. Okay. Yeah, just be careful on this one. You need to change the sign. Negative times positive is negative. Negative times negative term positive. Yeah, like that. And then in front, you do 21n plus 6 times 9, 63. 7 times 9. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, our problem. What is this? Oh. Okay, fine. Harry had to have 5 fillings done. Each filling costs $80. Her dental insurance required her to pay 20% of the cost as a copay. Calculate Carrie's copay. So filling the teeth, she need to do 5 because she got a lot of bad teeth. So she need to, the teeth there's a hole. This is her teeth. And so she need to do the filling. Okay. So each one is $80. That's okay, $80. And you have 5 of them. So that will be 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus 80, right? 5 of them. Or you do 80 times 5. And this is a word problem. Make sure every time you have word problem, you have your unit in the answer. Unit. Okay, so that will be $400. Okay. So how much her dental? So this is total. And it requires them to pay 20% off. Okay, 20% off the cost. Let's translate to English. Off means multiply. So the cost is 400. And 20% you can write as 20 over 100. So rewrite this is 20 over 100 off times the cost, 400. Okay, and 20 cancel with 20. So it's 80. 80 what? $80. Don't forget the unit. What? Multiply this, find her copay, and then multiply her answer by 5. Next, by multiplying 5 times that, which a property of real numbers says that your answers to parts A, where multiply, where should be equal. I do it different from them. Okay, what they want is so you can do 5 times 0.2. This is 20%. This is this part. 0.2 and 20%, same thing. So you can do 5 times 20% times 80. Or you can do 0.2 times 80 times 5. So basically, what is this called? This is called associative. A times B times C is A times B times C. If you do it front, you do it back, it means the same thing. It's the same, equal. Okay, so for this question, you have 5 teeth. Each one you pay 20%. Okay, and what is 80? Each one is 80. You do it this way, and you do it 5, 0.20 times 80. Same thing, front or back, same thing. Which of the property? I already said associative property. Okay. Should be equal. Which of the properties says this should be equal? Associative property. Okay, let's skip all this word problem. I really don't like word problem. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good weekend. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.